Let me introduce you to the future of warfare. No, it's not what you see on TikTok. It's much bigger. It's AI, and it is being used by militaries around the world to play out war in real time. But what does this look like in practice? Imagine a war room full of generals staring at a huge screen that shows a map of an area of conflict. But this isn't any ordinary map. It's a holographic projection of a simulated war zone. What if the real world doesn't follow the script? Thereby understanding it. By modeling the behavior of both sides in a conflict, these simulations can help us understand the motivations and goals of each side, as well as the strategies they might pursue to achieve their objectives. This understanding is essential for developing effective policies and strategies that can help to prevent or mitigate conflict. So whether we're talking about predicting the outcome of a battle or understanding the factors that contribute to the outbreak of a war, AI is proving to be an invaluable tool. But these tools could do more than prepare for war. They could show us how to avoid it. Imagine if we could use AI to model the outcomes of diplomatic negotiations or test different strategies for de-escalating conflicts. Instead of relying on past conflicts to inform our approach to peace, we could use AI to explore a wider range of possibilities and find new and innovative ways to promote peace. So what if instead of asking AI to predict war, we ask it to simulate peace? That's the big risk with all this technology. Hey, I can only analyze the data that it's given, and if that data is wrong or incomplete, then the predictions it makes will be wrong as well. In other words, AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. That is why it is so important to make sure that the data used to train these systems is as accurate and complete as possible. Otherwise, we run the risk of fighting the wrong war, or worse, not even knowing that we're in one. As the generals watch, they see their troops move through the landscape, engaging in battle with the enemy. But as soon as the generals make a change to their strategy, the simulation updates in real time to reflect the new plan. In the end, it's up to us to decide how to use this technology. But one thing is certain. The future of war will be shaped by AI in ways we are only just beginning to imagine. To learn more about how AI is transforming warfare, check out the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe for more prompt labs. This allows them to see the consequences of their decisions before they happen, giving them valuable insight into how the real battle might play out. With this kind of foresight, the generals can make informed decisions that increase the likelihood of success. These holographic projections are powered by advanced AI algorithms that can process vast amounts of data from various sources, including satellite imagery, drone footage, and reports from ground troops. The algorithms use this data to create a detailed model of the battlefield, which is then used to simulate different scenarios and predict outcomes. It's capable of simulating thousands of battles at once, each with hundreds of thousands of combatants, all generated in a matter of seconds. So before a single bullet is fired, the war has already been played out millions of times. This is Prompt Lab. Today, we're answering one question. Can AI predict war? And the answer is yes. Maybe even better than that. Generals now have the ability to rehearse war in a virtual world where they can try out different strategies with different units in different situations to see which ones would work best. But simulations are only half the story. Once a simulation has been run and the results analyzed, the next step is to put those learnings into practice in the real world. This means training soldiers to fight in specific ways that will be effective in the scenarios that were simulated. It also means equipping them with the right technology and making sure they have the resources they need to succeed. Of course, this is easier said than done. After all, training soldiers to fight in a specific way is a complex and challenging task that requires a lot of time, effort, and expertise. But the payoff can be huge. If soldiers are trained to fight in a way that is more likely to succeed, then there is a greater chance that they will survive and come home safely. But what if the AI predicts the wrong war? These simulated war games aren't just about predicting the future. Can AI really predict war? Maybe, but what it can do is help us avoid it.